We were not intending to come to this tourist trap, but here we are. We are officially on the road. We are leaving Georgia. We're headed to Chattanooga, Tennessee. And we, this morning, ran a cable back from our engine bay to the cargo space of the van so that we can connect our leisure battery. So now that we have that cable run, we have to pick up the battery from this connection Evan found in Chattanooga. You want to tell him about it?
Yeah, Facebook Marketplace, I found this person who's selling a bunch of lithium-ion batteries. I don't know what they do or why they have all these batteries, but they're selling them pretty cheap. So it seems reputable. They got good reviews. So we'll go pick up this battery and get ourselves installed.
Yeah, what are you doing over here?
I'm installing our what's it called? Smart battery isolator. So it connects the two batteries so we can charge them both in the alternator, and so the house battery won't draw down the starting battery.
This morning when we were trying to get the wire run, that was kind of cool because we kind of Googled how to break through the firewall to run that cable back. I had my little brother who's a mechanic look at it, and he like pulled apart our glove box for us, and we thought we were on the right track. But then the next day, Evan had the great idea of going to a car radio installer, and that guy was great. And we asked him if he could run this cable for us, and he was like, no, it's easy enough to do it yourselves and it'll save you money. He was like, let me just point at where you need to bust through the firewall. So that's what the guy did. It was very considerate of him. We need to just like go on Google and give their company a nice review.
We should give him a good review. He was so nice when he answered the phone. He like, it was a weird request. We're like, we're not a car stereo customer. We don't want to pay him any money, but we know that he knows how to do this. So he was very nice and helped us out. It took 2 minutes, just pointed right out. Like that's the thing. Like go through that, cut it this far away from the other wires. You'll be good to go. And that's exactly what we did. It was very simple.
Yeah. Nice. Evan made the cut in the little piece of rubber we were supposed to break through, but the rubber was so dense that each time he would cut it would just seal back up, and then we couldn't find where to tuck the wire through. So I ended up just reaching in there, and the whole, it's like probably a 4-inch circle of rubber, and so I just peeled the edge of it back, and then we shoved the wire through, and we got it run. So anyway, in about 2 hours we should be picking up our battery and getting that installed. And in the meantime, we have a bunch of snacks from Aunt Dawn because we just left Noonan. So we've got our Chex Mix up here. We have some like oatmeal energy balls in the back, and we have some granola bars. So we are all set for the first leg of our road trip.
We're gonna get some peaches, maybe a Vidalia onion. We made it to our first little stop. There's also fireworks. Let's see what we end up with today.
That was
free peaches. We just asked for, could we just have 1 or 2 because we don't want a whole barrel like they were selling. They just gave us 2 free peaches and they're almost ready to eat. That's so sweet.
It was very sweet. She at first said like, oh yeah, we can just give you like a few stragglers, but they'll take a couple days to get ripe. But then she just dug up these 2 that were ready to go for us.
So good. Wow.
What do we have here, Evan?
We got the battery. Woo.
This is our first stop.
We're in Chattanooga.
Uh-huh.
We're going to the Chattanooga Choo Choo. It's this old train place that got converted into this whole market place now.
Yeah, so there's a Firefly Market tonight. I'm trying to figure out where to go right now.
We're at the Chattanooga Sculpture Garden. It's 44 acres of handmade sculptures, I guess. Open sunrise to sunset. And it's gonna be a place to stroll after dinner.
We haven't confirmed that it's 44 acres, but it's
Yeah, it doesn't look that big.
some acres. But yeah, cool stuff around here. We just ate really nice ramen for dinner, and we're gonna take a little evening stroll before we go to our first Harvest Host location. We did it. We just made it to our first Harvest Hosts.
It was nice. The host isn't here and didn't answer the phone, but some nice lady, Elaine, noticed we were waiting at the gate and let us in and told us where to park. So
it looks like Elaine might be house sitting or Airbnb-ing or something. So she showed us where to park, gave us the gate code, and now what's your project? The rest of the evening.
The battery.
That and
cleaning up everything.
Clothes.
My clothes, yeah. I gotta put my clothes in the right spot. They've just been scattered all about. And there's not much room to scatter it all about, so I've gotta put them in their spot.
Yeah. So I'm gonna eat my leftover soup, do some organizing, and then off to our next place in the morning. We just did our first night at our Harvest Host. We got up, we packed up the van, and now we are at Planet Fitness, so we can do a quick little workout and take a shower, and then we're going to a coffee shop. Evan has an update.
I'm a little sick.
Tell us about it.
I've been sick for about a week now. I think I'll be sick forever.
What are your symptoms?
I took an Alka-Seltzer plus cold. Felt good yesterday, but I woke up feeling a little sick.
Kentucky. For years, this region was far behind the rest of the nation in many areas of life. Electricity, running water, sewers, and proper sanitation were all elements of...
In 2 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 385 for I-75 North, I-640 East toward Lexington.
I'm going to describe the video because I know you can't see the video. It's just still images of black and white. That's just from one to the next.
So this morning we made, I think, a graceful pivot. Before we started the road trip, I saw that the Lexington Theater Company was doing a play. And so it was at 1 o'clock today. And so we were all rushed trying to get there. And we only had like a 15-minute buffer to get gas or to get lost or anything. And so we were all rushed. We didn't eat breakfast. And I just decided, like 20 minutes into the drive, I was like, wait a second. We don't have to rush to do anything. That's the whole point of this road trip. So we pivoted our plan. We're just going to get to Kentucky a little bit later. And while we're passing through Tennessee, we just pulled off at this really cool place that Evan can tell you about.
We're at the Norris Dam. It is the first dam constructed by the Tennessee Valley Authority. It provides hydroelectric power and nice boating area.
How'd you find it?
I Googled it. Struggling a little bit.
How's your cold?
I'm pretty sick still. But it's a beautiful little area, lots of fresh water, cool history. I remember learning about this in like middle school or whatever, maybe like AP US history or something. And I remember there's a flashcard that said TVA, Tennessee Valley Authority. And all you needed to know about it was the government spent a lot of money to invest in infrastructure and public works to bring power to this area. And that's all I really knew about it. That's all I needed to know about it. It turns out it's this whole big, nice program that made all this natural spaces and power generation and basically transformed this whole area. So it's cool to be here. I remember a little flashcard, and now we're here. It's a beautiful place. All right, so we are in the little adorable town of Corbin, Kentucky. It's small and quaint and nice, and they had a Kroger that we loaded up some food and lunch, so we're all fueled up. We got a little cup of coffee.
Yeah, from Folk Life Coffee something in Corbin.
So now we're all fueled up, ready to make the drive to Lexington?
Basically.
Lexington.
We just stumbled upon the birthplace of Kentucky Fried Chicken. We were not intending to come to this tourist trap, but here we are. We were just leaving that awesome coffee shop in Corbin and having our lunch, and we just saw this sign.
It's our first Harvest Host. We made it to West Sixth Brewery and Farm. It's very nice. Got this whole parking lot to be in. See a little van back there. Ooh, that's our little home for the night. We were walking to the brewery, to get a little brew, I guess. And
Tomorrow, what do you think we're gonna do here?
there's little hiking trails. There's a disc golf course. Maybe we'll froth it up a little bit. Oh, I see a basket. Look at the basket over there.
Okay, it's the next morning in Kentucky. So we're at the West Sixth Farm. It's super cool. We got a nice beverage here last night. We slept very well, mostly well. And now we're going on a little stroll around the property. Here's the sunrise. So all through here, there are some blackberry brambles and some apple trees.
It's all tart.
Very farm fresh. Before we rolled out a few days ago, my brother and little nephew scratched off Georgia with us. Evan took care of Tennessee yesterday, and here I am scratching off Kentucky. Stay tuned for the rest of our 50 states road trip.